Hello everyone and welcome to a rather grey and wet day here in Scotland. So today we are going to be doing, is getting the garden ready for spring. So I normally get this done in October, but this year I had a child and I've kind of neglected it since then. So we're going to start getting the garden ready for spring today. So one of the first things I plan on doing today is building a new potting shed. If you remember, the storm kind of destroyed the old one. So we're going to build a new one up here and hopefully it's a bit more sheltered up there. Then we're going to collect up all the pots from the front of the house over there where the old potting shed was, and there's a couple down here, and we're going to get them all up into the potting shed ready to be sorted or repotted. So here is what's going to be the new potting shed. It's more of a polytunnel than a shed, but that's what we're going to be trying to build. So there we go guys, it's slightly bigger than I was expecting. We've still got 3 bars to put on and then the sheet to put over the top of it. So let's get this thing finished. So there we go. So there we go guys, that's it built. So it's a bit bigger than I was expecting it to be, but that's not a problem. I could put a couple of seats here in the front of it. Maybe have a little area to sit at the front and all the pot and stuff at the back. Echo, what are you doing in here? What are you doing in here? Anyway, I've got another project for building for another video, so I'm actually going to stop with the gardening here right now and I'm going to go do that and get all the building done in one day. If we have time later on, I'll get some pots moved over and things moved into here and sorted out a bit, and we'll continue the rest of this video either this afternoon, but more than likely tomorrow. So as you can probably see guys, the weather has been quite dire for the last little couple of days anyway, but we're going to crack on. We're going to get some pots over here and then the old potting shed and some stuff up beside Storm's kennel we're going to take to the car because we're going to do a little dump run this afternoon. There we go folks, we've got a few bags of just general rubbish. We've got an old barbecue, a couple of old sort of things the dogs used to drink out of, a Christmas tree, a lawnmower and a strimmer all in there, and I think that's all we're going to get in today. So off to the dump. So guys, here we are. Ended up getting a bit extra done off camera. My camera was running low and I actually ended up with a lot more to do today than I was expecting. Sort of a project for the future that we're trying to iron out some details of. I did end up saving this part of the greenhouse, the 2 sets of smaller shelves. We might use them in here. I got a lot more pots in, so everything here is small saplings or plants which need to be repotted, and then over this side, all of these up here, these were last year's annuals, so they all have to be stripped out, ready for new annuals this year. And then these pots in the back is where a lot of these are going to go, and any that's left over, they'll get annuals as well. Other thing that we've done, I didn't open the door the right way up. You remember we had some plumbing work going on at the back of the house. Got that all cleaned up because that's finished now. So so the plumbing work there turned out to be nothing to do with this pipe. It was to do with the tank, so it was pointless ripping all this up. But anyway, it's fixed now. So cleaned all that up. Now we're going to do a little bit of potting later on. Now this garden video probably isn't the most exciting. It's just a bit of a tidy up. But like I say, guys, we're going to be trying some different content this year. We might do some more gardening videos, especially when it gets to like spring and summertime in the garden. Gardening's a bit more interesting. We've also got some projects coming up, so we're going to be building some more stuff out of old farm pallets, so reusing some more old farm pallets. And we've got a few other projects which are going to be happening as well to sort of mix up the content and maybe add some more content, especially in the summertime. So I don't think we'll be adding much more content or extra videos up until after lambing time, but after lambing time we might go to 3 videos some weeks. We're also going to be doing some hiking videos and some adventuring videos with Cole. Okay guys, so I'm going to do a bit of early potting. So I've already filled up one of these. What I'm starting with here is lobelia. So for lobelia, just it's quite an easy one. You just fill, I'll show you what I'm using here. So these trays, they have 12 dividers. You can just put lobelia in a flat tray and then cut it up after it starts to sprout. But I prefer to use these because you can just tip them upside down, pull them out quite easily. So for lobelia, you just fill your trays up to the top. You don't put any soil on top of the lobelia. They root from the surface of the soil. Once you've got your trays, it's a handy little thing. So once you've got your trays full, open up the little packet of seeds. And I'll just use a whole packet because there's no point in keeping any. Straight into your hand, you can see they're tiny little seeds, and then just sprinkle them as evenly as you can, and that is the lobelia done. Obviously water them in when you're done. I'm going to go get these ones set up. So where I'm setting these up is just in the living room windowsill for now, because it gets a lot of sun during the day at this time of year. It's just as good as in the greenhouse, and I'll put them out in the greenhouse once they start sprouting. Monty, you're in the way. You're in the way. So guys, I'm going to set these trays up if Monty will get out of the way. Oh, you're coming over too, are you? Okay. I know. I'm going to set these trays up the exact same way I did the last ones, except I'm going to leave about 0.5 of a centimetre at the tops. So this time what we are planting is verbena. Again, open up the seed packet. And I'm going to place 1 or 2 seeds in the centre of each square. And once I've done that, if you leave that 0.5 at the top, all you have to do is sprinkle your compost in and then flatten it off so that it's nice and flat with the tops. There's a touch more. And I should have said, guys, while doing the last one, every one of these is also getting one of these little hats. So let's get these set up on the windowsill. So the last and final flowers that we're doing are marigolds, and we're going to do the same thing again, except this time. So this time it's just going to be a very thin layer of compost on the top. So let's get our trays filled up. And guys, this is only my second year of growing my own sort of like flowers that I put in annually. But they worked quite well last year, so I decided to do it again this year. Last year Most of what I'd grown was lobelia, and we also grew some sunflowers, and then we had some buddleia out the front as well, but the sunflowers were absolutely hammered by slugs, and so was all the veg that I put in. So guys, again, I like that these come with a lot of things, but open her up. That's not my dog. I'm dog sitting. Well, that's a full packet of seeds. And again, I'm just going to sprinkle them this time because there's quite a few in here. And then I'm just going to cover them thinly with a bit of compost. Get some little hats on, and they're also ready to go in the windowsill. So the last thing that I'm potting up this early is some earlier veg. So I'm going to do some lettuce, some broccoli and some peppers, and these are all going to be grown in the greenhouse from early. They will go in the windowsill for 2 weeks until they start to sprout, and then they'll go out to the polytunnel. So I'm going to fill all these to about 3/4 full, put 2 seeds in each tray, and then cover it with soil. Monty is our cameraman today. He's been standing there behind the camera this whole time. Haven't you, Monty? Monty. You can't eat any of this. It'll be bad for you. It's not good for you, eating soil. What do you think, Kate? What are you doing? Hello. Thank you. Thank you. Put that paw down. Put that paw down. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Oh, thank you. That was lovely. Thank you. Brilliant, Kate. You're such a help. Oh, thanks. Pats on the head, pats on the head. You watch out. You watch out, Kate. You better not get dirt on the floor. We'll be in for it when Stacey comes home. Back. Go on. Back. Right, guys. I'll do the lettuce first. I won't remember what these are, but I will know them when they start to sprout. These seeds are over a year old, so we might get some mixed results from these. So I'm going to put about 3 or 4 in each one, because I don't expect they'll all be good anymore. We'll see what happens. Broccoli next. If we do have multiple shoots coming up all over the place, I will pick out the weaker ones and leave the strongest if I feel that's needed. So guys, what I'm going to do now, so I'm going to get the hats onto these. Oh wait, we need to put compost on first. Right, now I'm going to get the hats onto these and get these also into the front living room window. And I guess you guys will have to tune in to the next gardening video to see how these plants that we've potted do. And that'll do it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you in the next one.